All right, Taurus, it's been a while, but I'm about to do your monthly reading, your monthly prediction. We're going to focus more on the prediction aspect, of course, whatever messages want to come out for you. But my intentions is to focus on what's manifesting for you, what you need to see ahead. So this will serve as a navigation guide for you throughout the month of March. Okay? I was going to do weekly, but my spirit just told me focus on monthly. Focus on monthly. So we're going to commit to it. Monthly forecasts for Taurus. All right. Now, the only thing I can't guarantee you, Taurus, is when it's going to, like each month, what week it's going to fall on, okay? It can fall on the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth. It just depends. Luckily for you, it's going to be the first week, okay? Yeah, this makes perfect sense. You have the Hermit. So what this tells me is you are completing some type of dark night of the soul. You're completing healing ancestral patterns, generational karma, past life debt. This is the year of 9, so this is the last year that you're going to have to deal with something. Oh, yeah. So congratulations, Taurus. I'm sure you are happy to know that, especially for those of y'all that's been like, how much longer? How much longer do I have to deal with this? It's over. This is the last year, okay? You also have intuition. Your intuition is evolving. The way you perceive things are changing. I was watching a video. I used to do a lot of Taurus readings last year, and one of the videos that I did a year ago popped up on my newsfeed, and it was very interesting. It was very interesting because I don't remember any of the. I don't remember any. I don't remember saying any of those things. I don't remember any of those stuff. But I do remember. I remember doing it. I just don't remember the context of what I said. Like for like the first 2 years, I never re-listened to any of the readings I ever put out. I was in a state of just channeling. So I was really practicing allowing my vessel to be used for channeling messages. So after I got it out, I never went back to look at it. I never reviewed it. So I felt like clicking on that one today and looking at myself a year ago. Wow. Okay. Wow. So when I see this intuition card, your intuition is changing. You're changing. Everything about the way you perceive life and how you see the world is changing. This is definitely telling me self-mastery of your emotions. Whatever your soul, I feel like this is the year where whatever your soul is trying to accomplish, you will be ready to embark on that next phase of your journey. At the bottom of the deck, you have generosity. So I do see you. This is so. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. Look at this. Look at his robe. Yo. I kept saying I'm cold, so I went and I'm like, for the past week, I've been draping this over my shoulder. I swear to God, this is so hilarious. So hilarious. When I saw that, I was like, why does that look like him? Why does his outfit look like my snuggie? My snuggie blanket. Okay. Very interesting. So a lot of y'all are gonna have a spiritually based business. If you're psychic, you're intuitive. Even if you're not, you're gonna your intuition is gonna lead you to a life purpose. Okay? This is also the year where you kick a lot of habits, addictions. Also, some of you that have certain ancestors that used to work with you, some of those ancestors or third order souls are going to be saying goodbye to you because you're ready now. Yeah, you're ready now. You're okay. You're at a position where you're ready to go to the next level. So, a lot of changes in your life. A lot of changes in your life. And I know part of you may want to go back to something familiar, but trust your intuition. You didn't stop doing it for no reason. It is for a reason, and it's going to benefit you. Let's get you a mystery card for the month of March. Divine Feminine. So this is intuition. Divine Feminine is intuition, spirituality. This is also receiving. So being in a receptive energy mode. Okay, you're going to get a lot of confirmations every 7 days. Okay. I need to get a nail clipper. That hurts. That's the only thing that sucks about this blanket. My nail keeps getting stuck on it. Hold on, y'all. I'm like fixated on it. Okay. Divine Feminine. So let's see. March forecast for Taurus. Look up the angel number 704. March forecast for Taurus. You're saying farewell to a lot of people, places, and things. You have the moon energy. Whatever you do on a regular, your routine is really going to help you process the emotions. As you're processing the emotions, it's important that you're aware that you're sad because of this and that you don't go back to some type of coping mechanism, addiction, or familiarity as a way to like numb out, crash out, or process your feelings. You've already mastered that. So you going back to it, it's not going to really feel like something you prefer to do. But I am seeing here that this is the month where Spirit is telling you to come up with a daily routine every week where you kind of reward yourself for some type of self-discipline. Keep up with that self-discipline as well. Focus all of your intentions on the smaller goals to see the bigger goal into fruition. There's something to do with your mother. Okay, because we have the mother of perception. Okay, sometimes when you get around your mother, you may feel sad, or when you think about your mother, you may feel sad. A lot of you may have a mother that really helped shape your perception. Wise woman. So we have the sorcerer in reverse, perception in reverse, and wise woman. What's happening with the moon? When you feel sad or you're feeling not your best, it triggers some type of insecurity this month. And I think that it's meant for, with the Ten of Swords, it's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to let the emotion come up so you can have a moment to cry. I think this is about you giving yourself permission to cry, release, Taurus, especially if crying is difficult for you. This month, yes, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. When you cry, Taurus, you're less self-destructive. When you try to hold on to how you feel because you don't want to be weak and you want to be strong, that's when you become self-destructive. You take on more than you need to take on because you don't want to feel those emotions, and you may try to avoid a crash out and end up forcing a crash out anyway. So if you're willing to let yourself feel the emotions and, you know, kind of just surrender to the way you feel, like, I'm sad, I feel sad, this is hard for me to do. Being vulnerable is strength. That you're meant to find strength in vulnerability this month, some way, somehow. And it looks like it comes from you crying and not betraying yourself, not betraying your emotions when it wants to be acknowledged. When you want to feel, it's okay to let yourself feel it. Sometimes we can get into this energy of constantly trying to alchemize and transmutate the negative experiences that we don't want to feel, that we forget to give ourselves a moment of humility for ourselves. So that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here. So as the emotions are coming up, as you're remembering certain things that help shape your perspective or the ways in which you typically would respond to situations, this is an opportunity for you to focus on telling yourself, it's not meant to hurt me. It's not meant to hurt me. Like, reassure yourself, reaffirm to yourself. I may not know everything. I may not feel like I have the answers, but it's not meant to hurt me. This is how you talk to yourself. You talking to yourself is really going to help you this month. Right? I see you getting it. Like, this week is the week where you're able to draw the correlation. Like, okay, I'm insecure about this area because this reminded me of how my mother used to talk to me, or this reminded me of a time where I didn't have much. You're meant to plug it in, okay, and to plug in the missing variable, the missing piece, so you know what that emotion is attached to, not so you can fix it, change it, but just so you can be aware. I am crying because I'm shy in this area because someone body shamed me, right? I'm insecure about this because this happened to me. Just letting yourself feel that is going to feel very therapeutic. I feel like this month is all about, it's like therapeutic for you, for sure. And then you're able to process that experience into wisdom. Because it makes you aware, okay, since I have an insecurity here, since I am not sure about that, I'm not strong in this area, this is an opportunity for you to trick yourself, right? I may not be strong in this area, but this is what I learned from this experience. So now I can utilize this to my advantage, right? When you know that you have an insecurity in something and you flip the script on it, instead of this flipping the script would mean, I'm aware I'm having insecurity in this area. And so when I'm presented with opportunities to engage in dialogue that makes me feel uncomfortable, I embrace it. And so you flip it from being a negative experience into a learning one. And it just means that It just means that you're transmuting something. I feel like it's transmutation that you're mastering this week. If you deal with a particular person that wants to hurt your feelings, understanding that that person is in pain themselves. It could be your own mother, sister, brother. Feels like someone in your life may come in and try to hurt your feelings to see if that's a weakness for you. You're going to be able to spot exactly what it is, and you're going to address the situation where you know that anyone that says anything about you, or they're telling you that you have an insecurity or that you're this or you're that, you know that they're just telling you what they feel about themselves, because you're a mirror. I think one of your ancestors taught this gift to you, and your ancestor could be your mother. Okay, because we have libation in reverse, and so this may be a month where you're either healing it with your mother in the flesh, or you're healing it with your mother in the spirit. If your mother is still here, you're going to notice that your mother wants to talk to you more often this month. Your mother may check up on you this month, or, you know, you may be having conversations around your mother. Okay. We also have surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So a lot of sleep this month. It's okay. And then we have Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. All right, so I do feel like you're going to be communicating directly with people, not pointing the finger or placing blame, but it feels like people are going to be coming to you, possibly. And instead of you do not disturb and blocking people and not talking to people, I feel like you're going to be like, no, this is where I was generous and I'm okay with this is where I'm at now and X, Y, and Z. And it's just going to show a level of maturity. The universe is going to acknowledge that. We have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. My condolences if anyone has passed away this month. Okay. Or if you've been having like premonition signs or synchronicities that someone in your life may be passing away soon, you aren't tripping. I feel like the divine is giving you these premonitions and dreams and signs, and so you can start processing those emotions and it doesn't take a toll on you that's so great to the point where you crash out, especially if it's something is to happen within a month or less than a month, if you feel like you don't have enough time. Okay, this could also be like a grandmother as well. We have guilt. I release my belief that no longer assists my soul's growth. And then we have God in the shadow attribute. Despotism, and cruelty, using power to control people. Someone could be feeling like they try to control you, for you not changing or listening. That someone could have tried to play on your emotions and make you feel insecure about yourself because they felt like you were rebellious or you had a mind of your own. This could be a deceased loved one, a mother figure, expressing that to you, that they do have a level of guilt, especially with the womb energy. This feels like someone that came, like, or you came like a descendant. They weren't accustomed to your thought process or your inquisitive mind. We have rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. All right, so you could have rebelled in this way, and a way to try to control you or get you to change your mind or change your reality or belief system. It does feel like there was a lot of shaming. Okay, there is a loved one that is remorseful for guilt tripping you. or condemning you through like curses and spells of perpetuating how you're going to go to hell for this or what you can and can't do. I feel like even if that loved one hasn't passed yet, their soul is already preparing to make peace in so many different ways. And this is about the divine wanting you to be okay. Wanting you to be okay with this transition that's about to come into your life. And I do feel like your soul feels it in some way. Now, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but I am seeing March being a significant month for that, for this. Okay. Especially if you're like remembering or connecting with deceased loved ones. I feel like if your deceased loved ones is already crossed over, some of them are going to be reincarnating, and some of them are going to be going off to help other people. Okay. So we have visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So during this period, it's important that if you are always focusing on where you're going and you really try to keep ahead, that you allow yourself to have this month to process your feelings or your emotions. It's important so you can make the proper evaluations and the proper cuts, because we have detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your association with relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. So you're reevaluating where you're expending your generosity. Is it healthy for you? Is it unhealthy for you? Things like that. Especially if it's blocking your ability to connect with the spiritual realm, for you to be able to visualize a better life other than the one where you're currently in. And then we have a windfall of abundance. So by Christmas, I do see that you're still on course in the month of March to receive a windfall of abundance by the end of the year. Okay? An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So we have a lot of cards talking about health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, not just the physical ones that we attend to on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Also, the food that you eat is really going to be relevant this month as well. Okay, Taurus? Any other messages for my Taurians? We're just going to grab random decks and keep going until Spirit tells me to stop. So we have Hermit. You got two cards talking about recharge. March is the month for you to recharge. You're going to get a deep confirmation that it's time for you to go to the bush. It's time for you to go to the mountain. It's time for you to retreat. And it says hermit mode. It's time for you to go in hermit mode. We have messages. All right. The divine wants to talk to you directly. All right. Especially with the mysteries, reading between the lines, and intuition. And so you're about to get a lot of downloads. The divine is ready to talk to you again. All right, the divine has been waiting for you to slow down. The supernatural realm has been waiting for you to slow down so you can get these messages. All right. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Someone's from New York, We have obstacles in reverse. Ooh, listen, in the month of March, the more you focus on the mysticism and the beauty that comes from you being able to connect with these supernatural beings and being a receiver, okay? When the hermit detaches from the world, it doesn't care about labels, it doesn't care about names. The hermit chooses to put themselves in an isolated position for the purpose of receiving, okay? Being one with infinite wholeness, okay? To work on the body, to attune the body. I'm also picking up like more sports, like you being able to get active. Something about this month is about you getting active as well. What else I got here? Let's do this deck here. All these decks say, don't forget me. Don't forget me. We're going to break this down. Okay. Let's see. Forecast for Taurus in the month of March. We have the Angel of Strength. More confirmation. All right. So you're learning about what real strength is. How to allow a higher power to fight your battles. How to be gentle. How to be in your divine feminine energy. You're really practicing like your sensuality, your creativity, focusing on your well, nurturing yourself, someone that, being someone that's concerned with the welfare of your home, your environment, nurturing that. Also a good mother as well. Being a good businesswoman, having a good regimen, routine, practice, hidden motives. When it's time to know something, you'll know it at all times. And in the meantime, enjoy yourself. So Spirit is saying, in the meantime, focus on having fun. Whatever secrets need to be exposed or revealed to you when you need to know, Taurus, it's going to happen. Okay? When you know too much, Taurus, you be avoiding life experiences. You'll literally just run, which is counterproductive to your evolution. Okay. And then we have your higher self. I told you. So the whole intentions of Spirit kind of concealing certain things from you, or kind of like hiding it around like a scavenger hunt, or making things not so plain as day or spelled out or spoon fed to you, is so that Spirit can allow you to achieve something on your own. Imagine if 24/7 your guides told you everything. If they addressed it would put your name on it. Or imagine if everything that they gave you, they said Taurus, 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 and you don't even realize that along the way you be so fixated on identifying with Taurus that you forget that you're more than just that zodiac sign. You're more than just that energy. This is about like being able to go within. So your higher self is saying it's not benefiting Taurus not to be in tune with their heart. It's not benefiting them in all areas of life. Not to attract love. It's like your higher self is saying, if you don't get your shit together, if you don't start realizing that this is a pattern, this is a road or crossroad that your mother once crossed, that your grandmother once crossed, you'll find yourself in the same position at their age, doing the same thing and not even realizing that you became the very thing that you didn't want to become. And they all were presented with this same opportunity, which is blind faith, trust, right? Taking the steps that you're guided to take, not being afraid, accomplishing those milestones. So your ancestors have been working with you because they believe that you are the one, as the descendant, that's going to be willing to, break that generational pattern. And it looks like your higher self, convinces you to trust. Let your higher, it's like you get in the passenger seat, let your higher self take the driver's seat, and you be a passenger princess. Okay. Okay, so a lot of you is either foresight is going to be taken or spirit's going to confuse your foresight. Especially for those of you that have been relying heavily on knowing what to expect, knowing what's going to come. If you have the gift yourself, spirit may slow you down and require you to change things up or stop you entirely. Okay. If you do happen to get stopped entirely, it is not a punishment. There's another area of your life that needs your undivided attention. And if you don't want to have any regrets or feel like you wish you would have valued this time more when you had it, this is the opportunity. There's something that's going to happen, and you're not going to want to have no regrets. They know you better than you know yourself. And as painful as it may be, you still are going to want to feel like you did it, like you confronted it and you didn't run from it or something like that. It's like knowing something is coming but not really wanting to, face it. And so it's like avoidance. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. And then we have divine guidance. I'm telling you. So something else was distorting your perception and making it difficult for you to really trust the guidance that's coming to you off your own strength. And I feel like it was connected to someone being extremely secretive and you not being able to make sense of it. The more you're not able to make sense of it, the more you don't know who to trust, and then the mind starts to fill in the blanks. So the divine, in a lot of ways, may have said, okay, stop trying to see, stop trying to figure it out. Whether it's a person that don't want you to know, trust that when you're meant to know, you'll know. If it's something that feels blocked, if you feel like someone is trying to get you to stop using your spiritual gifts, even if you took a break, it would still work out in your favor. That's what I'm seeing here. Because I do feel like you've dealt with a lot of people trying to manipulate you and tell you what to do. So you just didn't know who to trust, or you just haven't been knowing who to trust. Okay, so you have the higher self and divine guidance. So how this works to your benefit is, if people are trying to manipulate you and pull you in different directions, and everybody have their own intentions and their own hidden motives and their own hidden agendas, if you put it in your higher self's hand, the higher self can see a bird's eye view, right? So it would be better, instead of trying to resist and swim upstream, just to let go and trust that your higher self is going to make sure that you're delivered where you need to go. navigating through the experience with little to no damage. Okay? That's what they're trying to get you to do. Little to no damage, please. So they want you to know that you don't have to pay so close attention to the things that like I gotta make sure you don't have to pay so close attention. Your wealth is good. Okay, your wealth is good. You're good. Your purpose is good. And no one will be able to stop that. We have boundaries and disrespect. Okay, so we have disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. So there's someone that is boundaries are going to be placed on this person. Let go of fear. You are safe with me. You have no fear. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing to do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with love. Okay. So I feel like you and someone else this month is going to be focusing on like releasing the fear. And anyone that's negative in your life or isn't respectful of your choices and how you want to live your life, they're going to feel like strong boundaries have been established when it comes to you and your energy. Okay? And then we have our love is real. This is the month where someone chooses you. Or you choose each other. It's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. So you and your higher self and another person's higher self, y'all are in union. Okay? Money tree. Y'all are in union, focusing on your life purpose. Enjoy your wealth. So your temple, your body is your wealth. When you feel good, everything around you feels good. When you feel good on the inside, when you process those emotions, when you fill your own cup, when you pay yourself first, your money increases, your value increases. And that's kind of this theme this month for you. All right. I do feel like somebody's going to be apologizing, the arrogant, insecure person. Try not to focus on this month on when someone, like if this is going to be the month where someone confesses, try not to put a date or focus too hard on if this is the month where they finally say it. Try not to anticipate it. When you anticipate something, you count yourself out. And then we have I feel like someone's going to be apologizing to you to get closer to more information. You have someone that's going to be fishing for information in the month of March about who you could be talking to. And it's definitely giving them a headache about who you may be dealing with, talking to. And they want your forgiveness. They miss you. This energy has to pass through first. Okay? Because what you learned about expectations and entitlement, you're meant to exhibit that maturity. If you expect this person to feel some type of way about how they did you, then there's still a lesson you need to learn with that person. If you expect this person to do right by you, then there's a lesson that you have to learn. One of the biggest things, well, you got good vibes. Mm. The more you release expectations, the more the new connection is able to come in. That's something that's unconditional. I feel like your lesson, a part of your past life karma is releasing expectations. However that's supposed to look for you, okay, Taurus? Release those expectations. And I feel like it has something to do with, it has something to do with, sorry, I'm over here looking for my money cards. I don't think this is a month for you to really focus on money like that, Taurus. I feel like this is the month for you to focus on your body, your mind, your temple, your spirit, replenishing your cup. Yeah, I'm telling you. Something is going to really hurt this week. It feels like something is being, not this, maybe the first week, but something is being unearthed. You could be struggling. You need to know why you're struggling with being at peace with something or making peace with something. Something about in the month of March is very heartbreaking. Yeah, we have the devil. So the devil is pretty much saying, someone likes to reconcile with you with hot makeup sex in the month of March. Lust, seduction, desiring you, being assertive, taking action. It's attractive for a Taurus energy when a person takes action and they're assertive. You like Taurus when a person knows what they want. But at the same time, it also makes people disrespect your boundaries in the process of pursuing you, right? Because they have to keep trying even when you say no. And if you give in, you're pretty much training that person to disrespect your boundaries. Maybe it's a kink, maybe it's not, but you need to know that this person will hurt you again. Okay? It's like, it's just about knowing that they can get you. It's about knowing that they can conquer you. And that other people want you, but they can still get you. This is someone that likes to feed their ego. It's about feeding their ego, and they feel better. And then it's like, oh, now I feel better. I know that you still love me. I know that you still want me. Okay, and so this person does like antagonize you, shapeshift into your dreams. Okay, keep you up at night, trying to give you anxiety, worry. And it's because when you look that good and you are working on yourself and you're getting better, this is the only way, the quickest way that they know how to get back into your energy, play this strategy in this game where they have you hugging on them. Because right now, this person in the month of March feels like they have to constantly pursue you, and you're just dangling something. You're just teasing them. That's how they feel. Like, give me the attention I want. This person wants your attention. So they're acting like a spoiled brat. Okay, but this behavior has been able to give them some type of reward. And then once they feel like they have your attention, then they give you the cold shoulder where it's like, yeah, okay. And then it hurts all over again. Okay, it's all about a sport. It's all about getting you to betray yourself. Feeds this person ego. Okay, so you could be looking out for that, like focusing on it, like, yeah, come on, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. You think I'm playing. So Spirit is saying, because you know this is person's tactic, you don't have to wait on it. You don't have to wait on it. And you don't have to look for it, because what you focus on, you manifest faster, right? So it's kind of like Spirit is saying, focus on other things so your brain isn't occupied, right? This person is only able to occupy so much of your mental space because you're not occupying it. You're not keeping yourself, you're not feeding yourself things that have you so, like, you don't have no business. You're not feeding yourself something that replenishes you. It may make you feel anxious. It may make you feel unsure. There are certain things that you're consuming, and it makes you feel anxiety driven versus at peace and namaste. So you have to find a hobby. I don't know, start knitting. Sometimes people, they play music so their mind don't wander, you know, or they get like a rubber band. People that struggle with anxiety, stuff like that, they have like different things that they kind of get, or like a therapist will tell them, try these different things at home to see if it helps. A holistic doctor would say the same thing. So definitely, this is the month for you to see a doctor's, you know. Really invest in your health. Yeah, because it seems like with the Eight of Wands, you're waiting for the shoe to fall off so you can avoid a disaster. And then if nothing good comes in, then you feel resentful, where it's like, I might as well deal with that person because nothing new is coming in. And it's all based around anticipation. Anticipating things, feeling, you know, Three of Swords. It's like, I've been through enough. I'm just ready to get what I want. And whatever it is that you want, the Hangman in reverse is pretty much saying there are steps that you're supposed to be taking. Only you know what those steps are. But Spirit has shown you that you're chosen for something, to do something. You know, or if that's the connection that you want, then be with that person. But this is pretty much saying that you want something different. You have something familiar, but you don't know how to get to where you want to go. And what your higher self is asking of you is to get going and commit and stay committed to your journey. And don't get off that ship. Don't get off that boat. And instead of listening out for some shit coming, be ready to take action. Be ready to take a move. Be ready to go to war. And a lot of times, the best way for a Taurus to be ready is when they got a lot of shit that they already got to focus on. I don't mean busy work. I mean something of purpose, something that helps you feel like, I am expressing my love, my generosity in this area, and it makes me feel alive, regardless of, I don't know. That's kind of like where you're meant to focus on. You got the moon twice in the same position. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I know one thing. This is the direction that I'm going in. I'm committed to that, and if anyone wants to step to me, I'm ready to violently, I'm ready to attack. I'm ready to go to war. The Knight of Swords. Mm-hmm. All right. So, everything that happens in the month of March is going to make you wiser. If it doesn't kill you, it only makes you stronger. um, Boy, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky. One of these days, I've been something holding back these secrets from you. Probably shouldn't tell it if I let you know. You can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. So I feel like somebody's gonna want to tell you the truth. They haven't picked up the phone and they haven't called you, but they do have access to you. They do know a line of communication to reach you on. I don't care if it's through social media or they have your phone number. They have a way. Okay? And that's for sure. This person has stopped listening to a lot of different people that's been telling them to stay away from you. What other people don't know is this person is manifesting you just like you're manifesting them. Okay. Y'all inner child are like two big kids. You know what I'm saying? Like two big kids playing underneath the sun. I think this person misses you. Y'all go for like tug of wars. Like who's gonna reach out first type of little cute little games like that with the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person is gonna get excited that you may be like about to. This person wants you to come to them. I just keep picking up this energy if somebody wants you to come to them, and they may start to feel like yes, this is the moment. I feel like Taurus is about to come to me, or Taurus is going to like reach out so I can do something for them. Taurus needs me. Someone's looking at your situation in the month of March. They feel like you could really use their advice, their help, their assistance, and like the Five of Pentacles, this is someone that is like I'm loyal, I'm committed. Four of Swords. Man. But it's like what they want you to do, you don't do. We back at Spirit saying, hey, just to let you know, Four of Swords in reverse. Someone isn't sleeping well. They thinking about you. They want to talk to you. They want your attention. They're trying to get it. And you want this person to come to you. They want you to come to them. It's definitely mirroring energy. Look at this shit. And the only thing that they get is this. They only get like messages. This person be hoping that one day they wake up and today is the day where they receive a message from you. You know, that you've been thinking about them. I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. Do you think about me still? Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Tell me, how can I forget that you feel? I don't know. I would definitely say in this situation, there's no cookie cutter way to explain how you should respond to situations. This is about following your heart, what your heart want to do, getting out of your head. But with the Four of Swords in reverse, this is pretty much saying y'all are in a tricky situation. Y'all on a break. This is like a break. We haven't talking to each other. When the last time y'all talked to each other? 4 weeks? Almost a month? Like, we're going on some time now. Clarify this, Four of Swords. Oh, my Lanta. Can you clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse? This person was trying to like steer clear and give you space and distance and let you come to them. But I feel like you got them waiting so long, they gonna come for you. Something about you have them waiting so long that they're gonna come for you. Oh yeah, the Ace of Cups. This person's gonna come to you. Especially if you've been abstaining energetically as well. This person comes to you, but it feels like reluctantly. It's going to come, but I just don't think it's happening in the month of March. I feel like it's going to take about 6 months. So maybe around June, July. But I mean, this person going to hold out. And I feel like the Knight of Cups, they may pass by and like see what you serving, see what you selling, what you serving, what you doing, what you up to. But ultimately, they're going to feel this wall of like a boundary that you've placed with them. It's not usually how you respond to them. Your tone is different. How you communicate is different. Something about all of that is different. It's almost like you feel like this person, like y'all are not having the best of times. It's like this person, you know that moment where you're like, you sent for me? It's like this person, you're going to feel like this person sent for you with like a telepathic message versus coming for you, you know? And so it drags out to about July. Y'all must be like two very prideful people. That's what it feels like. Two very prideful people where it's like, I'm not getting up. This person gonna come to me. Okay. Two very prideful people. Y'all Y'all cracked me up. But that's what I have for you. I was not expecting to take this long. But I wanted to be able to take my time. I love you, Taurus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is your March prediction in all areas of life. I'll see you again for your April prediction. All right. Love you, Taurus. Bye.